Skylab has been our partner all throughout. The selected teams will form the Indian cohort, which will participate in the Global NGDA program from 26 October to 2nd November 2024 in Copenhagen, Denmark. Uh, and there they will engage with talent from leading universities and innovation hubs from 9 different nations: India, Denmark, Ghana, Kenya, Korea, Tanzania, South Africa, Colombia, and Mexico. Again, kudos to DTU and other collaborators for bringing together the world around this one topic of water. This challenge has 2 tracks: a track for students and another one for young entrepreneurs under 35 years of age. They must be Indian nationals to participate in this. It's a fantastic opportunity for early stage startups, researchers, and young innovators, as you can imagine. The challenge application will open today, that is on 10th of June 2024, and will be open for 10 more days until 20th of June 2024. Let me say a little bit about the previous cohorts that we've had. In the last 3 cohorts, the AIM ICDK challenges collectively seen almost 1,000 applications just in the area of water. You can imagine the momentum our nation's innovation ecosystem at the moment enjoys. The Indian students have gone on to win several awards under different categories, such as Acceleration Scholarship, Most Promising Solution, IWA World Water Congress 2022 Scholarship, among others. Some startups like Solinas and OMSAT have won big prizes. So Solinas, for example, was featured on Shark Tank Season 2 in India. Some of you may have seen them. OMSAT Technologies were selected by United Nations World Food Program for development of digital water solutions. So these journeys, you can see, can bring really large rewards. One other thing that I must mention is that a student team, SAF Water, which was a team of ATL students from different parts of the country, came together to create an AI and IoT based platforms that monitor water quality in real time and forewarn contaminations represented in, and they were a part of this Indian cohort. Now again, they are doing some trials in Hyderabad and other places. So massive opportunity. I hope all of you choose to participate. Let me say a little bit finally about what does it mean to participate in this program. This participation will be hybrid, the journey, including some group work, some joint boot camp sessions, and some keynotes, as well as individual mentoring sessions. So it's a very intensely hand-holding type of program. You will learn about sustainability, digital solutions, inclusion, universal design, and then you can engage in this program openly in supporting other participants to bring your insights to them and learn from them. So it's a very open, very engaging format that you can be a part of. The opportunity to showcase your innovations will be at the Digital Summit in Copenhagen, as was mentioned, between the 30th and the 31st of October 2024. This is for the winning teams. So that's the big news. That's the big opportunity. With that, let's see. Let me invite our keynote speaker for the day, Mr. Soren, Minister Counselor from the Embassy of Denmark. Welcome, sir.
Thank you, Dr. Vaishnav. As many of you know, back in 2020, Denmark and India launched the Green Strategic Partnership. Now, the Green strategic partnership is built on 5 S's, and I'm happy to see that this innovation challenge encompasses all of them. So the first S is of course speed, because we can all hear when we are roasting in Delhi, we see the water crisis head on, know that we need to move fast. We need to have scale, which is what India represents, with the thousands and millions of talented Indian scientists and entrepreneurs who collectively can engage on this challenge. We need to have scope. Whatever we do together, India and Denmark has to be bigger than India and Denmark, has to reach the world, which is what we see here with the 9 countries that are part of it. We have to have sustainability in everything that we do. And we need to move with speed. So the world cannot wait. So that is why I'm so happy that now for the 4th year, Airtel Innovation Mission and Innovation Center Denmark is launching the Water Challenge. This strong relationship between Denmark and India is highlighting, as I mentioned, the core of the Green Strategic Partnership of bringing our countries together to benefit the world. The collaboration aims to build innovation ecosystem that provide fertile ground for young innovators from both India and Denmark, addressing critical and global challenges. The Water Innovation Challenge is part of the Next Generation program led by Denmark's Technical University, also called DCU. It is a global initiative aimed to enabling youth-led ideas, perspectives and action towards a sustainable future. The Next Generation program aims to engage young talents from leading university and innovation hubs of the 9 countries that Dr. Vaishnav just mentioned, which is India, Denmark, Ghana, Kenya, Korea, Tanzania, South Africa, Ghana, Colombia, and Mexico. So you can say that it is a big representation of the global south where India is sitting. Selected teams will work to solve a variety of SDG related to challenges. The focus this year, as Dr. Vaishnav mentioned, is digital solution for societal impact brought forward by external partners through sustainable challenges with specific focus areas. The Airtel Innovation Mission and Innovation Center Denmark's part of the program aims to address challenges related to safety and quality of water in India. The India Challenge has been developed by the Danish Environmental Protection Agency, DEPA, and the National Jal Jeevan Mission, which has been cooperating for the last 4 years on what we call a strategic sector cooperation, with a note-down action plan that you can find on our respective homepages on the action point of the Green Strategic Partnership, which is not just a partnership where our Prime Minister raised just shake hands and say we should be partners, but it is a mutually agreed between Danish agencies and Indian agencies, 56 points of this is what we're going to work on together. So very, very concrete, and I'm happy to say that when our foreign ministers met during the Rasina dialogue in March of this year, they took stock and they were very happy in the mutual progression of our action plan together. Our challenge has an India focus, but solutions from it can serve as a model for successfully addressing global environmental issues. It reflects our efforts toward achieving SDG 6, clean water and sanitation. We are proud to say that this partnership is in its 4th year running, which not only points to the success of our collaboration, but also as a dedication of young innovators in solving some of the world's most critical issues and creating a more sustainable world. Partnerships like this are essential in effectively addressing global challenges through a shared vision and coordinated efforts. It cannot be done by politicians or bureaucrats alone. We need academia, we need cooperation, we need the people who faces these issues to come with the solutions. We are excited to launch the website today and highly encourage young innovators to take this opportunity to solve of the biggest problems of the world. We hope for a successful 4th edition of this challenge, and to continue this partnership with all our partners. So even though I am a high admirer of the Green Strategic Partnership, I would just like to say there can be no green without blue. Right? So it doesn't matter what we do with the CO2 emissions or anything else. If we don't address water, it wouldn't matter. So that is why we need to use the latest technologies, the brightest mind to tackle this issue, so that not just us, but also our children, our grandchildren can keep on thriving and create a developed India and a developed world where we take care of our resources together. So I'm very happy to be here, and I look forward to launching the website in a few minutes with you, Dr. Weiss.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much. You said it, water is life, let me say something. Let me underscore something that you had you said, which is a critical difference between what we've done in the first 3 years versus this year. This year, the Jal Jeevan mission is the one that has given us the problem statements on the India side and so on. So I think they are involved from the get-go because of the success of this ongoing and growing collaboration, especially having seen that this collaboration is actually building ecosystems on both sides. So, so thank you for underscoring that. With that, let me invite my colleague Yugal on to my right. He heads, as I said, the water vertical of the NITI Aayog. NITI Aayog is the highest policy body in this nation. So let's hear from him.
Thank you very much, Dr. Chintan and Mr. Soren, making me part of this launch of the fourth challenge, AIM ICDK Water Challenge. Already, Mr. Soren has talked about the green and blue. I'll add clean, SDG 6, so clean, green and blue. The climate change has made water really a very big issue among us. Being a director in Jal Jeevan Mission, this is very huge program. Water supply, drinking water supply to each and every household within 5 years is very big. But as Jal Jeevan Mission is very successfully providing water supply to households, we have to take care of the water source, water sustainability, conservation of water, as well as the wastewater and its reuse. Every source in this world is limited, and we have to use and reuse it. So this water challenge, which I am very happy to hear that Jal Jeevan Mission has provided these themes for the challenges, I am sure the young persons who are working in this area will come out not only with the source sustainability issues, but also with how to treat the wastewater, which is very much required. Because you can imagine if in 20 crore, that is 200 million households, we are providing 55 liters per capita per day. That means how much, if we take 75 or 80% of that as grey water which is coming out, how we are treating it and reusing it. That, in my opinion, is a very big challenge. So data, with the help of data, with the help of digital or the new technologies, how these all young people will come out with the solutions, that will be a very interesting thing to look forward. Thank you very much again for inviting me here. Thanks.
Thank you so much. Okay, with that we come to the first of the two launches. We're going to launch the ICDK Water Challenge, AIM ICDK Water Challenge 4.0 open on the website. Let's see, can we do the launch here? Okay, well, good. All right, so that's the website. You will find all of the information about how to apply, how to be a part of this. As you heard from Yugal, this is a monumental challenge for our nation, and your contributions are welcome. So let's give everybody a big round of applause. With that, shall we go to the second piece? Okay, so the second launch today is the 5th edition of Innovations for You, which is focused on SDG entrepreneurs of India. So this book that is being published today is a set of inspiring stories of entrepreneurs in India who are working on solving various SDG related problems. The fifth edition of this coffee table book it features 60 entrepreneurs from different parts of India who have brought about change in the society through their sustainable innovations. These startups are focused on recyclable and renewable materials, green energy, education for all, and they work tirelessly for the underrepresented communities, voicing the concerns and problems, or addressing concerns of the local artisans and craftsmen across our country. So I hope you get you download it from our website or get a copy and look through this particular volume of innovations for you. Let me say a little bit about what kind of surprises this series has brought to us. Our very first Innovations for You was in healthcare. When we put it out, and there were 45 entrepreneurs whose stories were told in this book, I got a call from somebody in Australian National University. It was the dean of the medical school, who said they would like to partner with us because they have seen the digital compilation and they see some very interesting innovations there. My only question to the person was, what is it that India can do that Australia can't do? And she said, India can think affordably. So I was quite surprised to hear that. We've always held that belief, but for it to come from somebody who is a customer of such a publication, it was very interesting to see. Today, in this fifth volume also, you will see that there are many stories here that are very unique to India. The perspective that comes from going on the ground, understanding problems of the people, but the problems they are solving are indeed global problems. So I hope you take a look and take these innovations forward. Let me say a little bit about other Innovations for You series that we have put out also while we are at it. The last one we put out was focused on 75 women entrepreneurs of India. Before that, we have done 3 other topics also other than health. That is agriculture and allied, transportation and mobility, and now transportation, mobility, and now we're doing the SDGs today. So with that, let me again invite my colleagues to do one of our traditional launches by opening these ribbons and putting out this. And feel free to clap, it's okay. So with that, let me just thank everyone who worked hard to get us here, starting with the ecosystem and partnerships team of IT Innovation Mission, Garima, who there's one video to be played. Okay, well, there's a video to be played, so there's more excitement. Let's play the video.
which, aside from being a startup in India, is also one of India's first few brands that makes products out of plant-based leather. We use raw materials such as apple, cactus, coconut, cork to make all of our products. Atal Innovation Mission was very, very crucial for us, and I think it's crucial for almost all startups in the Indian ecosystem. They gave us the right kind of mentorship, the support, the guidance, the right kind of incubators and avenues to get in touch with, so that we don't stay limited. Unofficial figures talk about 200 million livelihoods linked to the craft sector. Now that's a massive data gap. We are attacking that problem as an entirety by bridging gaps in information and data, which is critical. We bring in the right kind of business support for enterprises, and lastly, we are bringing in the kind of financial support.
तो कारीगर को पैसा और पहचान दिलाने के लिए फिर हमने कारीगर क्लिनिक शुरू किया।
तो हम कारीगर को जो एंटरप्रेन्योर बनाते हैं, हम उनको 4 तरीके के थेरेपी देते हैं: बिजनेस थेरेपी, डिजाइन थेरेपी, ब्रांड थेरेपी और मार्केट थेरेपी। Convidhi is a food-tech startup which is on a vision to provide high quality food products by empowering at least 1 million women. And we make a lot of pickles, papads and chutneys. They're all made by our women entrepreneurs.
Atal Innovation Mission today supports close to 400 startups that are playing a role in meeting some or the other sustainable development goals. And we are supporting these such startups through incubators and community innovation centers across the country. The book that is being released, Innovations for You, is focused on 60 such exemplary startups who are making the world a more sustainable place through ideas on climate, ideas on renewable energy, ideas on circularity and recycling, and ideas on education for all. These examples in this book are a testament to how the ingenuity, the human spirit, and the creative potential of the human being can lead us into a sustainable future together. Thank you very much.
So as you can see, there's a lot of joy in reading this. I was also advised that we should, since there are many from the press here, and many of them very experienced, if there are any questions that we should take, maybe a couple of questions there are before we actually formally finish this.
What is the criteria for selection in this government process?
Excellent. Let me hand it to Garima. What is the criteria for selection?
So for the criteria of selections, first we have the call for applications. Whatever will the applications we'll be getting, then will be a expert panel which will be sitting, and they'll be doing certain, on with respect to certain KPIs that we have fixed. They will be marking the students and the entrepreneurs, startups will be coming, and then further they will be handed to DTU, who will further groom these startups and these entrepreneurs, and then finally they'll be presenting at them.
So, and essentially it is scalability and commercialization, and the last bit is innovation in the eye. So the KPIs are broadly under these 3 buckets.
You meant the criteria for the challenge, not the book, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
So the book which you release, this is about entrepreneurs, SDG entrepreneurs. So this is across India, all states put together, and so who are the main, the highlight of this
Yes, again, they meet the request for.
So it covers mostly most states of India and across SDG goals we have tried to cover. And if you've seen the book, all the SDG goals are being tagged with the startup which they are working in. So there is no focus of SDG, but SDG goal as of, but we have tried to cover all SDG goals in this book. And these 60 entrepreneurs represent the Indian SDG goals and how they are working towards, and India is collectively working towards achieving these goals. So their hard work is being presented.
Right. And how many women are, means what percentage if we, do we have a pie chart? Percentage
Out
of,
of this 60,
yeah, the total means how many,
So it's not just focused in women.
and how many years have you covered, like the last 10 years? 5 years.
this is about 5 years.
5 years,
to
last 5 years.
5 to 6 years. About the total, this cohort has about 40% women led.
Great.
This book, we need to check how many of those within 60 the breakout of the women is.
Wonderful. Thank you. Thank
Okay, so just take a quick photo.
So, okay, if there aren't any questions, then we'll close this, but we'll take a quick picture.
All
So,
the team members.
with all the Atal Innovation Mission team members. So, the guests who are sitting can keep sitting, others can stand at the back.